Hello friends, the holiday season 2025 is here, and we here at Moto Camp Nerd are dedicated to helping you find the perfect gift for the motorcycle camper in your life. This year's Moto Camp Nerd Motorcycle Camping Gift Guide is going to be in two parts. This is part one, which we're calling Stocking Stuffers. This is a collection of inexpensive, sometimes smaller gifts that are perfect for a stocking or just like for somebody that you don't want to spend that much money on, but you want to get them something useful. Here at Moto Camp Nerd, we are all veteran, experienced motorcycle campers, and everything I'm recommending here is something that I personally use and would love to receive as a gift. So let's just jump right in with one of the most underappreciated and underrated items that are super useful for a motorcycle camper, and that is zipper lube. And it sounds funny, but if you ever spent any time riding in dusty conditions, you know that those zippers get full of dust and they become impossible to work. That could be your tank bag zippers, the ones on your jacket, your pants. There's zippers everywhere in adventure riding and motorcycle camping, your tent even, and just being able to add a little bit of this zipper lube to the zipper, it makes it slide freely, easily. It's a game changer, it's a miracle, and it's very inexpensive. So I've always got one of these in my tank bag and my backpack, and zipper lube is a highly recommended small item, great stocking stuffer. Number two item on our list is Butler maps. So Butler makes a variety of maps. These are inexpensive and they're great gifts. Butler is the official provider of BDR maps, and so if you're planning on a BDR or thinking about a BDR, it's great to buy the map for planning purposes. They also have their just motorcycle maps. So this is one to Oregon, the best paved roads in Oregon, the best motorcycle roads in Oregon. They have these for a ton of states. And they also now have the Adventure Series maps, which is just a bunch of cool off-road riding spots in a particular state. This is Arizona. So people are always asking me, how do I find cool spots to ride? You buy the Butler map and you go where it says. These are waterproof, super sturdy, and a great gift. Love to find one of these in my stocking. Number three item on our list is the Moto Camp Nerd or Dork in the Road flask, available at motocampnerd.com. This is a 9-ounce flask, not 8 like some of those piddly tiny ones you sometimes see other places, and it's incredibly sturdy. You could use it as a kickstand puck or prop up your car if you had to. You could easily ride your bike over it and it would take it, but it's great if you like to enjoy a little spirits in the backcountry, to have something sturdy and compact to take those with you. Inexpensive gift that everyone loves, and there's a bunch of different varieties. We have, like I said, both the Moto Camp Nerd and the Dork in the Road logo ones, depending on what your giftee prefers. And while we're talking about blatantly promoting Dork in the Road merchandise, you knew this one was coming, the Dork in the Road neck gaiter. This is the most useful piece of adventure gear there is, and I like this one in particular, not just because it has my logo, but because this is that quick dry t-shirt material, and it's also nice and wide, so it accommodates larger neck sizes like mine. Some of the other brands, they're very small and tight and not useful. Super versatile. You can use it on your head, you can use it on your neck, you can pull it up to cover your face when you're riding in the dust. I wear one of these on every ride, and I can't recommend them highly enough. Another great inexpensive gift to throw in someone's stocking or give to that moto camping acquaintance on your list. Now, while you're out motorcycle camping, staying clean can be difficult, and so I always carry some form of baby wipes, but our favorite are these wilderness wipes from Sea to Summit. These are 100% biodegradable, made from cellulose fiber. Whether you're cleaning your hands before you eat or cleaning up after using the restroom, these things are invaluable, and again, small package, great value, super useful. Is there a Christmas gift more traditional than socks? I mean, it's so traditional that we hang them on the mantle and put presents inside of them. When you're looking for socks, particularly for ADV riding or camping, whether it's cold or hot out, doesn't matter, darn tough socks are hard to beat. These have a lifetime guarantee, so if anything happens to them, you can get them replaced. They cost a little more on the front end, but these are merino wool. They are incredibly tough. They're super warm, but also breathe really well. It's a very versatile piece of gear. And if you've ever had a bad pair of socks or uncomfortable socks or wet socks, or just worn the wrong socks on an adventure, whether you're camping or riding or both, you know it's not fun. So prioritizing a good pair of socks, particularly ones that are this tall so that your boot is not rubbing on your leg, is a great thing to do. Those are great presents. And you don't have to know what size shoe they wear. If you're looking for something inexpensive to give to somebody, you can't beat the Dork in the Road key tag. So what I love about this type of key tag, particularly this really stiff one, and why I got these, is that when you get your helmet on, your gloves on, you get on the bike and you're like, oh, my key's in my pocket. You can find this with your gloves on, because it's stiff and sizable. There's no metal keychain banging on your finish, ruining it. It's a great little item to add to your keys, makes them easy to find, and the slogan is something to help you learn to live by, be excellent to each other. One of my favorite items to use while camping, and one of the most important that is mostly often forgotten, that was worded weirdly, but Mosquito repeller. This is the thermocell. I like the thermocell that uses the isobutane canisters because these are the same ones that power my jet boil or whatever camp stove I'm using. So I always have a backup for both of those things because I'm carrying this isobutane canister, and if one runs out, I can swap it to the other. So if this one runs out, I grab the one from the jet boil and vice versa. This is magic as far as I'm concerned. You just slide some kind of chemically, it's usually blue. There's like a little wafer that slides in the top there, and it just slowly burns that, heats it up. It repels mosquitoes in a 10, 15 foot radius. It's so good we call it the perimeter because it really, they can't violate the perimeter. It's a lifesaver, game changer. And nobody wants to think about mosquitoes when they're camping, but if you're out in the summertime, they're a real priority, a real problem. This thing works great, does not pack very large, and it's a great gift, inexpensive. I'd love to get one of these if I didn't have one. Hell, I'd love to get another one because a backup doesn't hurt. Another thing I never think to pack when I'm motorcycle camping is a towel. And one of the best things when you're out motorcycle camping and riding and doing a BDR or whatever is at the end of the day, you camp next to a lake or a river or a stream, and you just get in and wash off all of the dirt from the day, wash away all your stress, soothe your sore muscles. It's just like there's nothing like it. But when you get out, you have to dry off, and we usually have limited options. You can't take a full towel because you don't have space in your bag. You don't really want to use your one extra shirt to dry off with, and that's why I like to carry this Airlight towel. It is not a full-size towel, but it's big enough for a human being, an adult human, to dry off with. It's like a microfiber that dries fast, packs down incredibly small, so whether you're catching a quick shower, going swimming, or just you get soaked at some point, that happens too when you're riding in the rain or whatever. Sure is nice to have a towel that you can dry off with and hang up, and it'll be dry by morning for sure. And in a bag this small, it does not take up any space, not very expensive, great present, very useful. Not something that most people think of. So my guess is a lot of the people you're shopping for, or yourself if you're recommending it to other people, don't have one of these. And finally, this is the green chili ADV sushi. It's a weird name. Why do they call it ADV sushi? I actually don't know. This thing takes the place of zip ties, but it's not permanent. You can use it to coil up a cord or a hose. You can use it to attach things to your bag. This is just a very versatile strap. You can wrap it around a bundle of firewood. You can use it to hold your brake lever. If you're bleeding your brakes, actually that's what I used it for just the other day, to bleed brakes while I was flushing the front brakes on this DRZ I got. I used it for that. It makes a good parking brake. There's 1,000 reasons why you need a strap, an extra strap while you're out there. I always carry extra straps, and this green chili ADV sushi is incredibly useful. And again, something compact, doesn't take up a lot of space, but it can save your butt if you need it. If a strap breaks on your luggage, there's a million reasons. You hold your boots on. Like maybe wind is getting up your sleeve. You can just wrap it around your sleeve. Tons of reasons. Hell, it could be a tourniquet, probably. I'm not recommending you use it for that, but theoretically possible. Inexpensive, very useful, not an item that people think about buying for themselves. Great gift. They'll be like, how did you think of that? You're so thoughtful. You're welcome. Don't even tell them. Just tell them you came up with it. I don't need any credit. So that's 10 items that we really feel like are very useful for motorcycle campers. If you're buying for a motorcycle camper, or you are a motorcycle camper and you want to send this video to somebody who might be buying something for you. Inexpensive, small, they can go in a stocking, they can be just kind of a casual gift, you know, for somebody that you're not ready to spend $200 on, but you want to get them something that's useful. I'm going to link all of these in the description. Most of those links will go to motocampnerd.com because we have the world's largest and most carefully curated selection of motorcycle camping gear. No matter what you're looking for, whether it's riding gear, luggage, camping gear, tent, sleeping bag, cooking gear, whatever it is, we have it on the site. Everything on the site is great. We've tested and used it all and highly recommend it to you. Because at Moto Camp Nerd, our goal is to help you pack small so you can camp easy.